Afternoon baseball here on the show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Eagles and the Coyotes. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Robbie Ray gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jonathan Villar is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 12:35.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ray is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
First pitch on its way. Freddie Freeman is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Oh, he brought it back. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Jacob deGrom is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Digging in now, Tyler Naquin. Here's the first pitch to him. DeGrom has over 160 career pitching wins to his credit, and even though the win might not be as valued as it once was as a statistic, his total definitely tells you he's put together a great career. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. VR is under it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Digging in, Luis Arias. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Arias leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses. Ball 2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's a .304 batter. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready with the 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a hit, their first of the new season. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, there are 2 outs, so nothing's guaranteed, but when you can load the bases in the home half of the first, you've got to find a way to at least cash in 1. If this guy escapes this mess, his confidence is just going to grow as the game goes on.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. That's inside. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Gets the sign. The 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, Giro, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Nick Castellanos now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Comes set, the 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Guam leads it 1-0. So striding forward now, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next up is Max Muncy. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Bo Naylor, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Jared Kelenic. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Line towards center field. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Into the box, Chad Gallagher. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike, count.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
The 2-2. No outs, nobody on. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Another 0-2 coming. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Weakly hit to third. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 2 full. The Coyotes are out on top 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jonathan Daza.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping into the box, Luther McLeod, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make a pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. This is line to left. Rosario is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
The third baseman, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-1 home. Grounded to first. He's got it. 1 there. Relay to Olson. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Guam is on top here, 2-0. At the plate, Luis Arias. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Eddie Rosario will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at bat. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Back now, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
At the plate, Chad De La Guerra, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, number 29.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
As a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 1. Two and 1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back the left fielder. Still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
So here's Tyler Naquin. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
That's popped up. VR in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 3 runs already home here. Again, another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Oh, Ryan.
In now, Luis Arias. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1.
Oh, that's just out.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Chopper to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. We're through 4, and the lead is now 5-0. Plate, Max Muncy. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1 to 2-2 now. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding into the box, Bo Naylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now back, left fielder, Jared Kelly.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jared Kelnick hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Ready now, Jonathan Daza. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
now batting, the shortstop, Luther McLeod.
Digging in, Luther McLeod. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on opening day after this. Tony DeBrill is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Tony DeBrill.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Matt Olson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Rrpl, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The right fielder,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. A swing and left the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready once again, Victor Caratini. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. 2 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop,
Stepping up to the plate, Chad De La Guerra. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 1 the count. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. A 1 pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Very high, 2-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Muncy, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The catcher, Bo Naylor.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Ryan Yarbrough answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. To the plate now, Bo Naylor, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Up high. 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That's wide. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Daza has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Now in the box, Tyler Naquin. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Here's the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
So coming to the plate, Luis Arias. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there through the fastball.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jarred Kelenic. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Daza. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A ball and a strike. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Luther McLeod. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he's way off balance with the swing there. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Heading after it is Naquin. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we join for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the imposing power bat, Matt Olson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's one down now.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. He went deep last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And it's fouled away. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Number 4, Nick Castellanos.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Now batting, Jonathan Villar. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Freddie Freeman.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Victor Caratini. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Stepping in, Chad De La Guerra. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One out, nobody on. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
One and two, here it comes. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in to try it again, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. Guam leads this one 6-0.
Leading off for Osaka, the center fielder, George.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Fouled off. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. The second for one. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Bo Naylor. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again, ball 3. Two out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now at the plate, Jared Kelenic. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Guam jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robbie Ray earns his first win of the season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Jacob deGrom was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.